The job market is becoming extremely competitive. Job search methods that used to work 2023 July before that date no longer work in 2025. And so what is the alternative? Actually, there are 4 different methods of doing job search. One of them is through Naukri job portal, where you upload your profile and you attract recruiters. They'll call you, you go through a screening process, they like your resume, they will give you an interview, and the whole process continues. But that works very well for maybe 3 years to 15 years of experience. The second method is going to be LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a big wild game again. Marketers use it, very competitive. Again, in India, it is a second best platform used for recruitment, but it is very competitive again in this particular platform also. So you really don't end up being able to find the right active hiring managers or recruiters. For that sake, referrals. Okay, so LinkedIn is the second method, right? So number 1, number 2, and the third method is being able to send emails directly, and that requires additional cost. You have to find the emails, find the right person first of all, find the emails, and then send them an email. A lot of work. And the fourth method is definitely referrals, and you pretty much exhaust that very easily. Actually, this is one of the best methods, but being lucky to have a big network, not many of them actively pursue this. So these are the 4 methods. Definitely you want to be able to get hired much more easily, faster. And in this video, what I want to do is narrow down to one particular method using Perplexity. You can see Perplexity is there, to be able to find companies and then be able to find the relevant people in those companies to connect with. First of all, right set of companies that are in demand, are hiring, and understanding that need first, then finding the right positions within that, and the people within that, adding them to your network, finding the email, and then sending them personalized emails so that, and showing your value so that you can land some interviews. So now Perplexity typically works best for this scenario. The first, no matter what job search you're doing, identifying the company that is hiring, the industry that is in demand, and within that industry, the companies that are hiring, and within the companies, who can you connect with so that you can get an interview, is a big challenge. Across all 4 methods, getting the right company is going to be still one of the bigger challenges. And today, using Perplexity, I'm going to show you how to identify companies in the best possible way. And if let me know, again, I have figured out few methods, but let me know if you can figure out any other method. I'm more than happy to look at it and be able to guide you around that. Okay, so let's get started. The first things first, I'm using Perplexity free. You don't need to use any paid versions within this. Within Perplexity, you have like pro searches, 3 of them. I switched this off. Also, I have searched the advanced research is not going to be available here, so I've switched off this pro one. You have like actually 3 queries remaining today. You have 3 queries per day, so you can use them. But anyways, I'm not going to go with this thing. I'm going to go to normal search itself. We can do it much more easily. Anyway, so finding the right set of companies. The thought begins like this. First things, you need to get the companies that are in demand, the industries that are in demand, and the companies within them, right? So I want to find the industries that are in demand and are hiring in large numbers. Okay, they are growing and also have good customer base. Okay, doing this research for job seekers with having years of experience greater than, let's say, 10 plus years. Okay, now again, you can give it your 10 plus years. Let's look at the responses, because it's going to look at the searches and then be able to do it. Now, why not ChatGPT and why Perplexity? Perplexity is like the next Google. They are trying to compete against Google and trying to replace them. They openly say about it, and the whole idea is that they summarize 32 different links and give you that response here, right? So that's the cool part of Perplexity. There's no bullshit, no hallucination, direct straight, cut the chase and get you the best information. Anyway, so now we got this information. So as you can see here, we have high demand industry experienced professionals. So you'll see that the key industries in demand: tech and IT, definitely healthcare, life sciences, financial services, fintech, renewable energies, manufacturing, e-commerce, consulting, education, edtech, hospitality, tourism, oil and gas, and real estate. So that's a summary that we have, and you can see that senior roles in demand, growth drivers, and we have various other details that is gotten here. I find this amazing. As a coach, when I'm trying to help others, it's very easy for me to do this research for a particular industry and hand it to that particular person so that they can look at it, right? You can always download the table, download as CSV, and then be able to look at this, right? So it's pretty neat, and it will also give you the follow-up questions around that, right? So what industries are expected to hire? There's very, very good follow-up questions. Now I want to zoom into one industry. Naturally, when you're doing this, you're going to choose your own industry to zoom in. I wanted to zoom into technology, IT. So can you list? So you're going to zoom into one industry and then find out the companies within it. Can you zoom into the tech and IT and find enterprise price companies that are hiring with a good pay? Okay, and obviously we want to get a good pay account. So now it's going to do the research again, and it's going to find out companies that are hiring with good pay. And so it is going to definitely churn out the companies that we typically know of, that is Amazon, Salesforce is hiring, Google, IBM, Dell, Cognizant, Impetus, all of them are hiring, Salmon, Siemens, all these companies. And typically these companies are like, it's very hard to get these companies and be able to cut the noise and find a good clean list of companies. And if you prompt well, you will see that you will get the more criteria you will put, the better list you will get in terms of you going there, right? So you will see that it's all relevant links. You have the links available here. It's looking at all the resources and being able to do it. Typically I had to spend hours reading all this information and be able to create a summary like this to give it to job seekers, but now you can do it very, very easily on your own with your assistant here. Okay, and so moving down, you have all the set of companies that you want here, but you'll say, Kunal, hey, but these are like top big giants. How do I get an entry within these companies? Absolutely, I hear that it's not easy to get into these companies many times, but in case you are mid-manager, senior level positions, right, having the set of companies is good. And now the next strategy is obviously to understand which kind of roles they are hiring for, and the salary ranges that they are doing for which locations, and then devise a strategy based on attacking them through either LinkedIn, getting the hiring managers within them, and then contacting them. Actually, let's see if we can get some hiring managers within these companies, right? So let's see, can you find people within these companies that I can reach out to get interviews. If you can find emails or posts where their email or number is visible, please find them. Okay, so let's see if it can look for this thing. Again, I'm too hopeful it might not be able to get it, but let's see. Okay, so wow, that is cool. How cool is that, right? So from Nisha Shunil, Talent Acquisition Manager, AWS Bangalore. We have email, alternate email, the LinkedIn profile. I don't know if I can click on this LinkedIn profile and check it out. Yes, that is here, Nisha Shunil. I don't know if that is a relevant profile. Amazon Talent Acquisition Manager, it says so. So I'm assuming this is the right profile. And how cool is that, guys, right? So finding the right profile with the email, very, very cool. Okay, we have an alternate email also available, which is really, really cool. And then we have Priyanka Arora, same in Delhi. Then we have Salesforce in _sales. Phone numbers are available. I doubt these numbers will work, but at least it's able to get out some information. How to use these database, email directly, Amazon, do all of that necessary. Okay, cool. I mean, okay, so that's pretty impressive. Like at least, one information it was able to get it right. Let's say, how can I find email addresses top recruiter? Let's see if there is any other researches that we can. Okay, so as you can see now, the next step is obviously identifying the companies and then getting the emails. So you can see that you have Hunter.io, Rocket Reach, Contact Out, Lusha, Voila, all of that. LinkedIn provide guest email format, per list, public list, and there are different places where you can get the emails. Okay. Anyways, Rocket Reach is one of the things limited. I would like to use like a couple of things, and they're expensive tools per se. Anyways, we listed the companies. The next part of it is to sort of list a variety of companies based on which background you're coming from. So let's say you are looking for companies, you are coming back from a career gap, or let's say you are a woman or want to be in the diversity hiring, right? So there are different strategies you can apply because there are companies that market this, right? So can you list, right? So let's look at, can you list a set of companies that hire people with career gap. Okay, with career gap. Say enter, and just like that, it's going to give you various companies that have like Accenture Career Reboot Program, Gap Inc., startup and IT companies on Indeed, specialized jobs, and tips for job seekers with career guys. Look for returnship, career reboot programs at large companies, and these are the ways that you get an entry, right? And if you try to be competitive with the mass market, you might not get an entry, but bypassing and getting through these programs is a lot more better way to increase your chances of getting that, right? Now similarly, how about women, what kind of companies are good for them, right? So, and obviously while you're doing all of this, you need to ensure that you have your companies based on the location, based on the industry, all of that. So put all of that thing. Now this is just examples, but you need to ensure that you're giving more details so that it's going to pull out the right set of list. Okay, so you have Accenture, Infosys, Tata C. So all of these have these different programs which you can sort of look at and then go in through this program. There are links available here, you can go ahead, right? So all of this research are not generated, they are based on real information. And as you can see, company strong companies for women, and you see you have a list of companies. Okay, now other angle is that you can also look at like startups, right, which are growing, right? So how about startups which got recently funded. Okay, so now we can record recently funded, right? For others who are into tech, we can see look at recently funded, and you can see there are different companies that come up. Okay, and it's insane, right? Bangalore recently funded companies. Okay, so you can look at it by location and you will get another list of companies. Okay, so that's how easy it is for you to identify set of companies to be able to do that, right? And identifying these companies is the part of the game, and I told you finding the emails next and sending them is the game, right? And like this, if you have any other ideas to identify companies, please mention them in the comment section. If you have any other challenges, do mention that in the comment section. I would love to hear about it. But these are some of the ways that you can use Perplexity to identify companies, get hired, and sort of cut the line and move ahead in the curve of the getting job, right? So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll be placing a link to my masterclass where I cover more deeper strategies. So join in and do attend my masterclass and see how I can help you in your job search strategies. Thank you for now, and if you have any other questions, please mention that in the comment section. I'll be able to answer them as much as possible. Thank you.